Number 5. Shadow Complex. Normally, games on Xbox Live don't really hit my radar, but when I got a chance to sit down and play it, I realized there was a lot more to it, and it warranted being on my top 10 list. Shadow Complex is a 2D side-scrolling platform game, but the fact that you can shoot enemies coming at you from the horizon makes it more of a 2.5D game heavily influenced by Metroid and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You play as Jason Fleming, who while hiking with his new girlfriend in the mountains of the Pacific Northwest, stumbles upon some caverns. Your girlfriend opts to check it out first, as she used to explore them as a little girl. But after a little while, you get worried and you go looking for her. As you search, you discover a top-secret base deep within the cavern, and soon find out that your girlfriend has been kidnapped and is being held prisoner. You're going to find yourself traversing a lot of the same areas, but with new weapons and abilities, you will access new areas, much like Metroid. Plan 5 to 6 hours in order to shed the light on Shadow Complex. Number 4. Left 4 Dead 2. If the first left your trigger finger itching, you'll be relieved that Valve finally released Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead never really had much of a storyline, but no one really cared. Getting from point A to point B while gunning down as many waves of bloodthirsty zombies as possible was enough to get gamers to hand over top dollar for such a fun and frantic zombie kill fest. Left 4 Dead 2 features new survivors, boss zombies, weapons, and items worthy of a Valve title, offering a much larger game than the original with more cooperative campaigns, multiplayer games, maps for survival mode, and a new AI director that can change the weather, the roads that you take, and alters enemy population as you progress through the game. Honestly, it's kinda hard to determine how long it will take to get you through the campaign because the AI director changes things up so much. But no matter how you look at it, you're going to be getting the game for the same reason everybody else did: to sit down and kill hordes of zombies. Number 3. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed was a hit with its introduction of go anywhere, climb everything parkour gameplay, but the game seemed to hit a wall when its missions got repetitive and delivering a somewhat disjointed and really strange storyline. That being said, Assassin's Creed 2 seems to have actually fixed the issues of the first and delivered even more than promised. 300 years after Altier's story ends, Assassin's Creed 2 picks up with a nobleman named Ezio in Italy. After seeing his father and brothers murdered, he adopts the life of an assassin to seek vengeance on those who have wronged him. You receive help from friends all over Italy, but most notably Leonardo da Vinci, who builds and upgrades tools and weapons for you throughout the game. There are about 200 missions in Assassin's Creed 2, half of which are storyline missions and all of them with a greater depth of variety that the first one seemed to come up short-handed on. Assassin's Creed 2 has also added an economy to the gameplay. There's a couple of ways you can earn money in this game, one of which is by helping running your uncle's villa. You can also implement upgrades, thus allowing you to earn even more money that you can use to buy new weapons, maps, health potions, and even change the color of your clothes. Expect Assassin's Creed's storyline to take you about 20 hours to play through, but rest assured there are plenty of side missions to give you more assassination for your buck. Number 2. Batman: Arkham Asylum. The name says it all. You play as the legendary Batman, who has to endure one of the longest nights of his life as he is forced to face off against all of Gotham's deranged scum. After Batman delivers the Joker to Arkham Asylum, the insane supervillain takes control and traps the Dark Knight inside. It's now up to you to find out what the Joker's up to and put a stop to his demented plans. It's hard to produce a quality superhero game, especially one as iconic as Batman, but Rocksteady Studios seem to have nailed it. True to the nature of Batman, this is an action stealth game, giving you access to all of Batman's cool toys and giving you the choice to swoop in and take enemies out quietly, or jump directly into the fray and lay the smackdown, causing you to truly feel like Gotham's caped crusader. Fans of the animated series will be happy to hear the familiar voices of the show, such as Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free.
The story and difficulty feel so seamless it will feel like it's over far too soon. Number 1. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2. Picking up 5 years after Modern Warfare 2 puts you in a new counter-terrorist group, Task Force 141 against Russian terrorists that plan to invade America. Like its predecessor, you play as different characters and find yourself in many different locations everywhere from Afghanistan and Siberia to Washington, D.C.
Remember, no Russian.
There's a controversial level that takes place in a Russian airport where you play as a terrorist expected to take out innocent civilians, but you can choose to skip that level at any point without any penalty. With only 7 hours of gameplay in the campaign, the only complaint is that the game is too short on the single-player side. But the multiplayer is loaded with 15 new maps, a capture the flag mode, and an upped level cap. With a throng of other new features, it's a sure thing that it will be hard to put down the controller and come back to civilian life. So that's it for the Xbox Cheaters Top 10 Best Xbox 360 Games to Buy for Christmas 2009. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure and rate, subscribe, comment on the videos and the channel. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Merry Christmas, everyone! At this point, you can go back and see last year's Top 10.